welcome back. 3-2 Brew. Got a little announcement video here and kind of an overview as well. I'm looking to start a project here in 2025 I'm going to be calling Project Goblin Guide. So, what is Project Goblin Guide? What I'm going to be trying to do is essentially master a deck, or at least get a ton of insight and a ton of testing in on it. Its initial idea came from, I believe, a recent I Have Questions with Andrew Hurst and also F-Paul's Fran, where he kind of said that Goblins isn't figured out yet. Like, people need to test the 60 with or whatever. So I began thinking about decks that I thought would be kind of fun to essentially test and try and become the pseudo, not masters, but proficient with it and spend a lot of time thinking about it. It wasn't going to be Goblins initially, but then when one of my buddies back in my hometown were looking for dual lands because they had a pottery sale, I actually ended up seeing that they had a really good layout of foil goblins. So the store I was at had 3 foil goblin lackeys. These were the dual decks version. They had some foil prospectors, so I bought 2 of them. They had 3 foil OG printing goblin pile drivers. They also had 2 OG printing foil goblin or siege gang commanders. They also had a sharpshooter in the store. So all in all, I kind of went in there and bought myself a Christmas present. And I was like, well, I guess Goblins is going to be a deck I play now and eventually hopefully bling out fully. So what is this project trying to do? Essentially, I'm looking to become proficient or master the Goblins deck in terms of decision trees, and it's going to be a ton of testing. I do want to note, before we go any further in the video, this channel will still see other decks played on it. This is not going to be 6 months of me exclusively playing Goblins. I will be doing a lot of other just fun testing decks. I probably won't play Goblins every league. Some leagues I'll play it, some I won't. A lot of the testing is going to be done off screen. So I think every week I'm going to record some kind of update video. I may or may not have playtest footage with it. Overall, I think I'm just going to have a lot of games that are going to be running through as Goblins, but at the same time, I'm still going to be playing a lot of different decks and trying decks, and I've gotten a couple recs from my community on the comments, so I want to try some of those decks that they've recommended. So it will not only be Goblins, but I will be doing a lot of testing. I'm looking to do about 10 to 15 practice matches a week is what I'm going to be aiming for. I plan to track it in a spreadsheet and organize it. This is a couple of pre-testing I did with the list you've seen on the screen. I played 2 testing games just to see how it felt. Won 1, lost 1. So overall, I'm going to have notes and I'm going to try and consolidate everything and speak about it on a weekly basis. This deck that we're going to be kicking it off here is going to be pretty stock and standard. I got 3 naturalized, 34 goblins. One of the major differences is I have a Skirk Prospector instead of a lot of people run Goblin Kings. I do like the Goblin King. It's a potential on the sideboard for the future. I am contemplating it because it is a nice mirror breaker with the ability to have the mountain walk and whatnot. But 4 Lackey, 4 Fanatic, 1 Prospector, 4 Pile Driver, 2 Tinkerer. This is a really interesting one so far. I do want to speak on this further, but I need some more testing before I can. 3 Gem Palms, 4 Matrons, 1 Sharpshooter, 4 War Chief, 4 Ringleader, 3 Siege Gang. Lands is going to be a single forest, 4 Carplusion, 8 Mountain, 3 Port, 3 Waste, 4 Wooded Foothills. This does feel good so far. Sideboard I'm running right now, 3 Crypt, 2 Overload, 2 Pyroblast, 2 Reb, 3 Tranquil Domain, 3 Pyrokinesis. This does feel like an extremely solid sideboard. But I do contemplate, I haven't done any Dreadnoughts yet. I do want to know how important Naturalize and Overload is going to be there. So we'll see when we get there. But yeah, overall, I'm hoping to, get a ton of testing in with this, be able to report everybody how it went, what it is, what are we doing with it, like week to week, what have we improved. I will most likely lock my deck list at the beginning of the week and test through because I will be doing in-person events up here in New England. So I will be going to, monthlies and quarterlies and stuff like that. And I'll probably do a recap on them as my weekly report on Goblins. So I have been going, the Blue Sky link is in my YouTube profile. If you want to follow me there, that's where I'm going to kind of be doing reports for any in-person events I have. The next event they have is on the 11th. So I am hoping to go there and play there. I am waiting on my 3 tranquil domains and 4 ringleaders because I'm an idiot and forgot to order them previously. So I would like to play goblins in store there. I'm going to have a good amount of time testing. So I'm aiming to get a lot of testing and see what I think about this and everything overall. The first week's going to be a bit long of a testing period because I'm going to be releasing this on the 31st. So we will have essentially the 31st. I'll probably start testing on the 1st. I'll probably run the first week as an extended 1 through probably 11 and just see how it goes. So I hope everybody's going to enjoy this. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments, please. If you think this is stupid, let me know. If you think it's cool, let me know. I'm excited to give it a test regardless of what anyone says. I'm still going to do it because I bought the cards and I really want to do a long-term testing with data gathering and everything. I do wish I could take this to LobsterCon, but unfortunately I am deathly allergic to shellfish. So LobsterCon is off the table for me, even though it's pretty much in my backyard, only an hour away. So it is what it is, but I'm still going to have fun testing and enjoying this. So I hope everybody enjoyed. This has been 3-2 Brew, and until next time, cheers.